is unusual for you, just only one snooze. What's the plan today?
Oh, shower, big guy. So you don't have to hook up the sewer.
So we got electrical, water, Starlink, and roll.
And clean up the inside of the camp.
Uh-oh, it's still dark out.
It's really dark when you have your special blinds up. I just love these things.
I think it's dark 30.
It's dark 30 for sure. This is such a nice little RV park.
We never stay here. We're always like hook and buck. Morning.
How you doing?
Good.
We are heading to Yellowstone today. Pretty excited. Probably about a 6-hour drive, maybe 7. But we're staying at Fishing Bridge RV Park there in Yellowstone and for 3 nights. So we're pretty excited about that.
Let's roll. I checked the lights. We're good.
Let's roll. Woo! Chilly. Oh, what a gorgeous morning. Heading out on the road. Chilly.
You're all programmed in. Actually, surprise, it's 5 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah, well, with a fuel stop, maybe not. We'll see.
And you slept good.
I did.
Glad to be back in the camp.
Yeah, I love my home. Pulling out of Aspen Grove RV Park here in Tremonton, Utah. And I love this park because the spots, whether it's a back-in or pull-through, they're really wide and they're flat. And it's just a really, really nice park. We've stayed here a number of times. And when we've been traveling, just really like it. It's a gorgeous sunrise this morning here in Utah. I'm only going 60 and 80.
Oh, that's why they seem like they're going faster. We're going 60 and then 80. They're going the speed limit.
They're going the speed limit.
It's, the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And I figure early start like this, we're going to have a clear shot up to Wyoming, entering at West Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I have a feeling that there's going to be a line at the gate,
and more later in the day.
Right.
Are you guys thinking the same thing as me? I've got to clean the windshield.
Morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you need a map and guide today?
Do you want a map and guide, babe?
Maybe just a map.
Just a map. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow.
Easy peasy.
We were in and through the gate in less than a minute.
Fishing Bridge RV Park Road. In 0.2 miles, your destination Fishing Bridge RV Park Road is ahead. You've reached your destination ahead, Fishing Bridge RV Park.
And how cool is this? Look at our Starlink view. Wide open skies, no obstructions. Very cool.
We've been here many times with the kids, but this is actually our first time coming, just the two of us,
Two
which
of
is
us.
really fun. And we brought our trailer, Camp Liberty, with us, and we're staying here for 3 nights at Fishing Bridge RV Park, which has full hookups. We're really enjoying it. We slept in a couple of mornings, and today we're just kind of having our last day here, our last full day here in Yellowstone National Park.
And we came on Labor Day weekend. I've been watching the reservation website and it's been booked solid. Everything is booked solid. And then all of a sudden 4 nights popped up and Beth and I talked about it and she jumped on picking those reservations at the RV park.
We arrived here on Friday.
Yep.
We arrived here on Friday and we pulled in and kind of mid-afternoon, and the weather has been absolutely gorgeous. It's probably been like 75, 80 every day, and nice, cool, crisp mornings. I think it was like 42 this morning, same probably yesterday morning. There's not a lot of people here, which is really surprising to us. We actually drove through the park just kind of on a whim. In July, just drove straight through the park and it was packed, bumper to bumper with cars, and we were kind of anticipating that it would be like that when we came for Labor Day weekend. Who knew that this is kind of the beginning of the off season with kids going back to school? We did the big loop where we went up to Mammoth Hot Springs and we went to Teddy Roosevelt and had lunch there actually yesterday. That was really good.
It was awesome. And we went up into the Lamar Valley.
Yep.
And if you're not familiar with the Lamar Valley, that is where there are several herds of wild native buffalo to Yellowstone National Park, and it's also where they reintroduced wolves back into the wilderness. Beth kind of figured out this afternoon that all the visitor centers that we've been to have been a little bit different. They all focus on a different aspect of the park and park history.
The Mammoth Hot Springs definitely talks about like Fort Yellowstone, which is that whole area.
And it's still there.
And it's still there. Fishing Bridge Visitor Center, and that's kind of more of this area of the park with the trees and wildlife and that. Grant Village, that was actually really interesting. That talked about the fires in Yellowstone Park.
And specifically the historic fire of 1988.
So each visitor center is definitely worth visiting.
And we have been blessed with just incredible wildlife that we've come across.
Many herds of buffalo, that's for sure. We did see wolves and elk when we entered in the park from West Yellowstone. We actually saw some elk and then some wolves that were kind of circling around the elk, so we saw that. We've definitely saw a blue heron, so that was kind of cool. 2 blue herons. That was when we were on our little walk out to see the what was going on with the dead buffalo, I guess.
A golden eagle.
A golden eagle. We've seen
Coyote.
We saw a coyote. We saw definitely some black squirrels, which I really haven't seen any black ones, but I've seen them here, so that was kind of cool. Definitely some black-tailed deer is what they have here in the area, and we saw some little babies that walked by the camp last night.
Yep, some fawns right behind our camp.
They had their dots on,
yep.
So they were super cute.
And we've seen a number of bull elk.
number of bull elk,
Yep.
for sure. Yeah, we've had a great time so far. Unfortunately, we are leaving tomorrow, but we're going to enjoy the rest of our day and probably go get some food and maybe go to Yellowstone, what's it called? Yellowstone Lake Lodge.
But we seem to have been going the opposite direction of everybody, so we've avoided a lot of
We haven't really had any traffic or anything,
crowds,
so
right?
crowds or anything. And like right now, we are the only ones here at Fishing Bridge Visitor Center with a beautiful view of the lake in the background. We've really enjoyed the park, and we hope that sometime you guys have a chance to come and see Yellowstone National Park.
It's well worth it. If you've not been to Yellowstone, well worth coming. And for those of you that have been to Yellowstone, you know it's definitely one of those parks that warrants a repeat visit. We actually got scolded by a ranger in the
Yes,
Lamar
we
Valley.
did. We did. We had stopped kind of on our way through Lamar Valley. We had stopped, and there was a bunch of people, and we didn't really see anything. So we thought on the way back, we'll stop and then we'll kind of walk in and see if we can see exactly what they were looking at, because maybe it was a wolf or we weren't really sure. So David and I parked the truck kind of way down the road from where all the cars were stopped, and then got out and walked. And sure enough, a ranger calls us over, and he thought that we had seen his signs for no trespassing, which we did
That
not
he had
see.
posted after we had driven through, but we weren't even close to the signs. They
No.
were way down the road.
Way down the road. We never did see whatever was, evidently there was a dead buffalo and there were some wolves on the dead buffalo. We never saw that. We walked back to our truck, and then we drove out.
It was a fresh buffalo. And it turned out when we talked to the ranger, who was super nice, he had literally, after we had driven through early in the morning and stopped with all the people, and we went farther up the Lamar Valley to look at scenery, wildlife, thinking we would stop on the way back. Well, after we had left the first time is when he had put his line of signs up, but we parked way down the road before the signs and kind of trekked in to a ridge to look over where we were looking the other direction early in the morning, and it turned out we were 30 yards from the buffalo.
We didn't even know it. He said, "Didn't you smell it?" No, we didn't smell anything. And he said, "Well, it is kind of a fresh kill, so maybe there's no odor yet." But we didn't smell anything. We didn't see anything. We were just kind of trekking along.
But
And
there was a wolf that was eating that buffalo.
yes.
And the crowds apparently have made the wolf move away, and so we apologized to the ranger and went on our way.
Went
And
on
he
our
was
way.
not upset with us.
No, he was not upset with us. We didn't get a ticket or anything.